This stakes an immediate claim to the center of the board. Black chooses a flexible positional opening. Not the main idea, but a good developing move nonetheless. Black takes space in the center, attacks a white pawn, and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. This defends the attacked pawn. Out comes the queen, helping to solidify the position. This is an equal trade. A clear recapture. A strong pawn push that confronts the center directly. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. The threat on the pawn becomes more serious with this move. This protects the attacked pawn. A solid choice. This immobilizes the knight by pinning it to the king. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. Taking that pawn will win material with the correct trades. This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking a queen. This move steps the queen out of danger and keeps material balance. White has got rid of their isolated pawn and improved their pawn structure. Taking that knight will win material with the correct trades. A clear recapture. A straightforward recapture. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This kicks a bishop. This creates a counter threat against the queen, as opposed to retreating. This moves the queen to safety. This move steps the bishop out of danger and keeps material balance. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. This misses a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. A good use of time, thinking and finding the only good move in the position. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This moves the bishop to safety. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This allows the knight to control more squares. This defends the attacked pawn. With this move, white fights back against central space. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. A good use of time, thinking and finding the only good move in the position. This calmly removes the knight from an immediate threat. The best option was to take an open file with a rook. The better move was to attack a pawn chain. This misses a better way to evade the check from the opposing queen. That's fine. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. Great find, this was the only move that works. This calmly removes the queen from an immediate threat. Right on target. That leaves a knight open to being captured. This captures a free knight. This kicks a bishop. A good use of time, thinking and finding the only good move in the position. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This misses a better way to offer an equal trade of pieces. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. A strong choice. A forced move, no other option on the board. This is the strongest option. Only one good move here, and you spotted it. Black launches a pawn advance, pushing toward the opponent's king. This allows the opponent to move a bishop to a more active position. Black's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. That was a free pawn. The knight finds a new active square. This leaves a pawn undefended, and it could be lost. This misses an opportunity to capture a free pawn. White was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. This steps away from the checking queen. This is a fair move. This immobilizes the bishop by pinning it to the king. By stacking pieces, white improves coordination. This makes a passed pawn. Very strong play. This threatens to checkmate the king. This stops the opponent from being able to checkmate the king. This steps away from the checking queen. This offers an equal trade of pieces. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. A forced move, no other option on the board. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. Right on target. Pushing a passed pawn. Placing a rook behind an opposing passed pawn can inhibit the pawn's ability to promote. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. Pushing a passed pawn. A strong choice. This defends the attacked pawn. This blocks an attack on a pawn. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. A clear recapture. By stepping off the square, the rook clears a path for the pawn to advance, pushing a passed pawn. Black finds a pawn-winning tactic with just seconds to spare. This evades the check from the rook. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. That pawn was free for the taking. A forced move, no other option on the board. This is the strongest option.